Before I invite Hasini to tell us about the task and listen to how you fared, I'd like to invite our two models to join us, Nuani and Nuranjani.
I would like to hear what inspired you to make these models as beautiful as you have done tonight. Tell me, what is the inspiration?
We did a lot of research. When we had the brief, the first thing that came to mind was a dress filled with, gems and rhinestones and beading. And then we started doing the research and found that modern Bollywood was less actually of the rhinestones and the gems, but just mostly a sprinkle of it or a sparkle of it here and there. And we also found that white really looks wonderful on the red carpet. When you take pictures, the contrast to the carpet made the outfit even look better.
Okay, thank you very much. Hasani, shall we invite Team Lionheart?
I think yes.
Okay, Team Lionheart.
Sure, we did a research first, and we came out with, when you talk about Bollywood red carpet, it is Filmfare, it is Star Screen Awards, it is glamour, lights, red carpet, and it is most probably every time it is a night event. And then we looked at a client, we talked to our client, and always took our ideas into it. We don't want to make our own decisions. We were always with her and with her own suggestions. And then we planned a modern dress, because the Bollywood is more or less evolving now. So everybody wants to look better, because it's a huge industry. You can make a huge impact on the red carpet.
Okay, thank you very much. If we were at the Bollywood red carpet event, as our models leave, the cameras and the paparazzi would be flashing and clicking. Unfortunately, they're not here tonight. But let me ask Nuani and Nuranjani to leave, and perhaps we'll give them a round of applause as they leave.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. That's the easy part. We now have some questions and probing. Hasani, would you like to start with a few questions?
Yes. Team Lionheart said that when it's a red carpet event, people would like to go a little out of their way to look beautiful. What you actually did with her that you thought was out of the way?
It's like with the modern designs that we have selected, the outfit and the jewelry that we have selected, and the shine of the material. There's a lot of lights in the red carpet. We've watched videos, we've watched photographs, and we did a lot of research. So I feel that the point has been achieved by
And
that.
I think adding up to that, the jewelry with the stones, when the lights flash, the stones tend to light up, and that would attract. And also when we were doing the makeup, first when we did the eye makeup, we figured out it was a bit too subtle for photography, and maybe if she goes on stage. So we wanted it to be a bit more sharp, and we tried to add the shimmering look a bit more through blusher and eyeshadow.
Did they achieve that, Hasini, the shimmering look?
I think they have. I think they've done a good job on that. And also, Team Reflex, would you tell me, when you look at her total look, which item of her total look did you all concentrate more?
I thought after we pulled her hair back, I loved the shape of her face. I thought that pulled back look really gave her that smooth, elegant, pristine look, especially when she's walking down, because we did the whole parade, walk down this way and walk down that way. Let's see how the hair looks on you. And it looked absolutely beautiful. With the dress, we thought it suited her figure, it suited her skin color. We took several pictures. We wanted to see what it would look like on camera. We tell her to pose on what we thought closest to a shade of red. Stand there, let's see what it looks like, what people will actually see on TV and on camera. And she just looks stunning.
Yumi, any thoughts or questions for each team?
Yes, actually, it comes down again to how comfortable the girls were with the looks that you both chose. And in your pictures, you talked about a color that she preferred, which was pink. How much effort did you put into trying finding that color for her?
We tried practically all the pink dresses, nice dresses that we thought would suit in our Avirate. She fitted them on well, but she felt most of the dresses were too tight or too short. So that's when we brought this dress in, and she actually absolutely loved it.
Hasani, difficult, but I'm afraid you have to make a decision and tell us why.
I expected teams to go a little out of their way, to be a little different, and I think be creative, and also use your entrepreneurial skills in designing or in deciding what the total look is going to be. So with that, I think Team reflex has achieved that.
This is the moment, we've been here before, where we ask the winning team, congratulations Team Reflex, to leave the room.
රිෆ්ලෙක්ස් ජය ගත්තා. ලයින් හාට් කණ්ඩායමින් අද කවුරුන් ඉවත් වෙයිද?
Udana, please move across. And Amanthi and Luke, if you'd like to move up one seat, get closer to the judges for our questions. Okay, you know where we are, what stage of the evening. We have to have an elimination tonight. You have to convince us that it should be you that stays, or that it should be somebody else that goes. What have we got? We've got Udana, a student from Uva Velasa, Management and Entrepreneurship, leading this challenge. Luke, University of Glamorgan in Wales. And Imanthi, University of Moratuwa, Fashion. Should have been your area. Who was the client, Udana? You were the team leader.
Yes.
Who was the client tonight?
We actually recognize the client as the model.
Were you right?
At this moment, I feel like I'm not. But yet, we had to make the decisions according to her taste.
Even if it meant you lost the challenge.
Yes, indeed, because it is so clear that if she's not comfortable of what she's wearing, there's no point of sending her on that red carpet.
I agree. You've got to get a balance.
Yes.
But does that mean that you lose the challenge? But she's comfortable. The newspapers say it was a boring, nice, elegant, but rather dull dress, but she was comfortable. Let's stop there. Carry on.
I think, Nimanti, you are a fashion designer by yourself. And even if Udana came with this kind of concept of pleasing the client, which is the model, I think you should have really brought your skills and your knowledge and your understanding of the fashion. And particularly here, the brief was a red carpet and the glamorous event. And do you think that you have done your best?
Yes, Chandala, I'd like to correct you there. It was not just Udana's idea. It was a team decision that we have to make her comfortable in whatever she was wearing. And yes, as a fashion designer, I believe we have to stand out. But standing out does not necessarily mean having something completely contrasting. Standing out may mean being elegant as the person she is. We wanted to emphasize the beauty that she already had. And I think we did, because we added elegance, and it was not just her decision that we went with. We decided what we wanted as well, because we conversed with her all the time. We asked her whether she's comfortable, we asked her about what she likes, and we decided what we want to buy as well.
Dana,
Yes.
you admitted perhaps that you got the client wrong. Tell us a little more about that as the team leader.
Actually, we took the decision of,
Now tell me about you. Remember, this is the time of night where we use I, not we.
but yet I would like to use we, because we did it as a team and everybody contributed to it.
We've done one double elimination. We can't do a triple. This is about one person. So please tell me about you.
In terms of...
You're the team leader.
Yes.
The decision you made.
The decision you made to interpret this evening's client to be the model, not the client who set the brief.
Yes. In terms of the red carpet and the event and the model that we got, yes, we thought definitely that. Yes, I've thought that definitely. I'm the leader, so I will be the person who's the person of making the decision after taking all the facts into consideration that we have talked. So yes, I thought that it would be the model who's the client.
Interesting. I'd like you all to leave the room while we make our decision.
උදාන නිමන්ති ලූක් මේ තිදෙනා අතරින් අද කවුරුන් හෝ ඉවත් වේවි. අසම සම ලෙස දක්ෂතාවලින් පිරිපුන් ඔවුන් අතරින් අද රතු කවරය ලැබෙන්නේ කාහටද යන කාරණය ගැන විනිශ්චය මණ්ඩලය දීර්ඝ ලෙස සාකච්ඡා කළා.
Some say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But for tonight's event, beauty is in the eyes of the brief and the beautician. Luke, you are an interior design student, but entrepreneurs need to be versatile, adaptable. You must come out of your comfort zone, you must apply your skills and knowledge to new tasks and new challenges. Nimanthi, you're the specialist tonight. You had a huge contribution to make to your team's effort. Udana, team leader. Brief, brief, brief. Who's the client? Keep your team on the brief. It's no good discovering that you were off the brief at this time of night. And I'm afraid tonight, the fashion specialist, Nimanthi, I'm afraid you are eliminated.
I see, at the end of the day, I could have done something that stood out instead of being simple and subtle. I guess, at the end of the day, one of us has to go home, so it's all right. The judge's decision I think, is correct. And I'm happy because I came all this way, and the experience I gained through all these tasks is immense, so I don't really have any regrets.
Where do I belong in this great escape? Chasing pavements, building castles in the sky. Finding out the meaning of this life. Oh, though this is the end of the fight, a battle I fought with all my mind. It's given me life tonight, a reason to chase the light, a reason to chase the light, a reason to chase the light.